Hey guys, this is Kevin with Watchhimtrade.com. Today's date is April 18th, 2015. This is going to be a video chart on TROV, T-R-O-V, biotech stock that had a nice breakout on Friday and is testing some key longer-term resistances. You can see in the short term it's above previous monthly highs. Looks really nice. And what I like about this chart is it's nice and steady. You've got a lot of talk about bubbles and biotech names and whatnot. And I haven't looked into the fundamentals of this one. Maybe it classifies as one of those examples. But from the technical perspective, it doesn't, because you had a very long period of consolidation in the fall into the beginning of this year. Then you had a nice uptrend from $5 to $7, followed by more consolidation from the middle of March to the middle of this month, and then boom, a nice breakout on Friday. So it looks nice and steady. That's the type of chart you want to see if you're someone that likes kind of predictable movement, steady movement, and not a ton of insane volatility where you feel like you really need to be watching the stock minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. But anyways, at the outset I said it's testing key long-term resistance. You can't see that on this daily chart, so I want to switch it to a weekly to show what's going on here. And as you can see now, you are coming up on multiple year highs that have capped the stock, and that's been between this $8.50 and $10 range. This is from back in 2013. Stock got up towards $8 in late 2012, early 13, marking this as a very sloppy number 1, came down, then in July 2013, marking number 2, got up past that late December 2012 high, came up near $10, but of course then got rejected, came back down. So what happens here? Do you get rejected again in this $9 to $10 range like you have the last couple times? Well, for me there's a couple differences. Number one, you look at that move up towards $9, this one here, and this was an extremely steep move. You went from under $3 to $9 from September through December. Very short time frame, very big move. And then you made a hard move back down. And then the second time, in July of 2013, you went from about $6 up to $10 in the span of just 4 to 5 weeks. So again, a very big move. Whereas this time, you have kind of had a longer period getting towards $10. You first came up to 7 in the fall of last year, then backed away from it. Then you came back up to it again in the early part of this year, backed away from it, and now here you are again getting back above $7 this month of April. So to me it seems like a steadier approach, a more methodical approach of key longer term resistance. So I would have a bit higher hope that this time it could actually break through. The key to me is staying above $8. $8 was resistance earlier this year. Stay above $8, and TROV looks really good to the upside in my view. If you notice, at number 1 and number 2, neither of those times was the stock able to stay above $8. Both times it ended up coming back below $8. Both times when it did come back below $8, it ended up making much deeper pullbacks. So I'd be looking at the same thing here. Again, that's a weekly chart you're looking at. And if you can get above $10 on the breakout, you're talking about new multiple year highs, possibly even all-time highs. Haven't looked back far enough into the stock's history to know for sure, but at any rate would be serious momentum above $10 in my view. So stay above $8. Alright, if you lose $8 in the short term, then you're talking about coming back towards $7.50 to $7, and below $7 would be potential trend reversal, and look for downside back towards this $5.50, $6 range, the base of this gap down in February, and just some congestion there at the early part of March. Overall though, I like TROV. As long as you hold $8, I think the easy trade is to the upside.